Hello, welcome back to Racing Dudes Trivia Tuesday. I'm your humble host, Magic, and each Tuesday before a Kentucky Derby prep race, esteemed panelists from the world of horse racing compete for bragging rights, and representing the Racing Dudes is Aaron Halterman, who picks winners from every race at every track every single day over at racingdudes.com. And competing against Aaron this week is Howard Kravitz, host of the Triple H Racing Podcast and a superbly talented horse racing tournament player. Howard, welcome to the show. How are you feeling about your chances today?
This is going to be tough competition. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Very excited. Be careful with saying Triple H because I don't want any wrestlers coming after me. So we actually spell out the letters just because I don't want any copyright issues or anything. But thanks for joining the show. I do appreciate it.
Well, we're big fans of wrestling and of Howard's work over there. And if you're new to how this game works, here's how it goes. I'm going to ask 10 multiple choice questions about an upcoming Kentucky Derby prep race. This week, it's the Southwest Stakes at Oaklawn Park. Contestants are going to have 10 seconds before giving their answers. The 11th and final question is a bonus betting round. In the end, the contestant with the most points wins. Any contestant who can beat Aaron is going to return for the championship game. That's going to focus on the Kentucky Derby itself and award the final winner with a big prize. On last week's game, Vinny Blond was the first person to defeat Aaron. We'll see if Howard is able to do it this week. Play along during the game, keep track of your own score, and let us know at the end how you did. Without further ado, let's giddy up! All right, gentlemen, question 1. How many Southwest winners have won the Kentucky Derby? Is it A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3? Again, I'll give you the answers. It's A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3. All right, answers on the screen, please. Aaron says A. Howard says B. Howard takes the early lead. We had one winner of the Southwest has won the Kentucky Derby. Question number 2. How many Southwest winners have won the Preakness Stakes? Is it A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3? The answer is one more time. A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3. All right, gentlemen, answers up, please. Aaron says A. B. Howard says B. Howard is correct again. It is B. One Southwest winner has won the Preakness Stakes. It's actually the same horse. Smarty Jones won the Southwest, won the Kentucky Derby, won the Preakness Stakes. That's okay, Aaron. It's nice of you to spot Howard a 2-point lead early in his first time playing the game. You know how this is going to go. Question 3. How many Southwest winners have won the Belmont Stakes? Is it A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3? The answer is one more time. A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3. All right, Aaron, let's see if you can get a point here. Answers up.
I'm going to go A, 0.
Howard says A. Aaron says B. Aaron figured it out. Every one of these has been B so far. The answer is B, 1. Essential Quality won the Southwest Stakes before winning the Belmont Stakes.
Good job, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you. So I need some help here. So
I'm always really quick out of the gates, and then I back up like many horses we watch on TV. So you know.
Well, scores right now: Howard still with 2, Aaron with 1. Question 4: The Southwest returned to the 1 1/16 mile distance in 2013. Since then, which horse owns the fastest winning time? Is it A, Tapiture, B, Newgrange, C, One Liner, or D, Arabian Night? I'll give you those horses one more time. Is it A, Tapiture, B, Newgrange, C, One Liner, or D, Arabian Night? All right, put the answers up for me, please. Aaron says C. Howard says C. You're both D? C. There it is.
It's hard to see it.
One Liner. You're both correct. One Liner, the fastest winning time with 141.83. So that puts it at Howard with 3, Aaron with 2. We move on to question 5. 2020 was the most recent year in which the favorite did not win the Southwest. Who was the beaten favorite in 2020? Is it A, Gold Street, B, Wells Bayou, C, Silver Prospector, or D, Answer In? I'll give you those answers one more time. A, Gold Street, B, Wells Bayou, C, Silver Prospector, D, Answer In. All right, answers up, please.
That's a B.
Howard says B. Aaron says D. Aaron ties it up. The answer is answer in. Silver Prospector, I was trying to trip you up, actually won the race that year. Answer in ran third at 8-5.
That's the first time I've ever cashed anything in on answer in before. Gosh, I hated that horse. I hated him. Sorry.
Points are all tied at 3 here as we move into question 6. Bob Baffert holds the distinction of winning the Southwest twice in the same year. Who rode both winning horses? Is it A. Rafael Bejarano, B. Mike Smith, C. Drayden Van Dyke, D. Martin Garcia? I'll give you those 4 jockeys one more time. A. Rafael Bejarano, B. Mike Smith, C. Drayden Van Dyke, D. Martin Garcia. All right, gentlemen, answers up, please.
This is an A.
Aaron says A. Howard says A. You're both correct. Rafael Bejarano won both Southwests in 2012 with Secret Circle and Castaway. So we put the scores at 4-4 as we move to question 7. Bob Baffert holds the record with 6 Southwest training wins, 3 times with one jockey, 2 times with another jockey, and 1 time with whom? Is it A. John Velasquez, B. Mike Smith, C. Drayden Van Dyke, or D. Martin Garcia? I'll give you those jockeys one more time. A. John Velasquez, B. Mike Smith, C. Drayden Van Dyke, D. Martin Garcia. All right, answers up, please, gentlemen.
D as in dog.
Howard says D. Aaron says B. Howard takes the lead back. It is Martin Garcia. Did it in 2010 with Conveyance. Johnny V, 2-time winner, the last 2 runnings of the Southwest. Both Mike Smith and Drayden Van Dyke have never won the Southwest for Bob Baffert.
I'm so mad because I was at that. I've been at most of these, but I was at that one. I remember that very well, but I did not remember who rode him.
Score is 5 for Howard, 4 for Aaron. 3 questions left. Question number 8. Since 2013, only 2 trainers have won the Southwest more than once. Bob Baffert is one. Who is the other? Is it A. Steve Asmussen, B. Brad Cox, C. Todd Pletcher, or D. Keith DeSormo? Those trainers one more time. Is it A. Steve Asmussen, B. Brad Cox, C. Todd Pletcher, D. Keith DeSormo? Only 2 trainers won the Southwest more than once. One's Bob Baffert. Gentlemen, who is the other one?
C?
Aaron says A. Howard says C. We've got a tie game once again. It is the Ass Man, Steve Asmussen. 2020 with Silver Prospector. 2014 with Tapiture. And that's going to tie us right back up at 5-5. This is an awesome stretch duel we've got going right here. Yep. Question 9. Since 2013, jockey Mike Smith has won the Southwest once. For which trainer did he win? Was it A. Larry Jones, B. Keith DeSormo, C. Ron Moquette, D. Wayne Lucas? Those trainers one more time. Is it A. Larry Jones, B. Keith DeSormo, C. Ron Moquette, D. Wayne Lucas? Aaron started laughing as soon as I started reading this question. I think he knows it. Let's find out. On the screen, please.
I'm guessing. I think I have it, though. C. It's a C.
You're both correct. It was 2015 for Ron Moquette. Aaron, what was the horse that won that day?
All Right was the winner of that race.
Yes.
Yep.
You are correct.
Magic, you've kind of done him. Of course, it's tied, so maybe not. But I've been to most of these races. I was there for the ones you're talking about today. So,
Cheap Shot, also the name of Buffalo Bills fans today.
Ooh.
Sorry, Buffalo.
Ooh.
And I was cheering for you too. Far right. Forget it. Anyway, moving on.
Howard has the dad jokes. It's 6-6. Final question before the betting round. Question number 10. Including partnerships, only one owner has won multiple editions of the Southwest since 2013. Who is it? Is it A. Madaket Stables, B. SF Racing, C. Starlight Racing, D. Stone Street Stables? Those owners one more time. Is it A. Madaket Stables, B. SF Racing, C. Starlight Racing, D. Stone Street Stables? All right, gentlemen, final question. The answer's up, please.
C?
Aaron says D. Howard says C. You're both incorrect. It's B. SF Racing.
Wow.
2022 with Newgrange. Ironically, the other 3 owners I named also co-owned Newgrange. They also owned One Liner with Windstar Farm and China Horse Club in 2017. We have a tie game going into the final betting round. This is the first time this has happened, and it's going to be a lot of gamesmanship because think of the final betting round like Final Jeopardy. Bet as many points as you want up to the amount that you've earned. You each have 6 points that you have earned right now. You're then going to text the amount that you want to wager. Text that to me privately. After I ask the question, you'll have 10 seconds before answering. Any questions?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, please text the amount of points you wish to wager now. All right, the wagers are in. Here is the final question. Bob Baffert most recently lost the Southwest in 2021. Which horse did he enter? Is it A, Bezos, B, Concert Tour, C, Spielberg, or D, Hosier? I'll give you those 4 horses one more time. A, Bezos, B, Concert Tour, C, Spielberg, or D, Hosier. Before you give me your answers, Howard, you had 6 points. Aaron, you had 6 points. You both wagered all 6 points.
There you go.
Let's see those answers up.
I'm going D.
Aaron says C. Howard says D. And your winner, Aaron Halterman. The answer is C, Spielberg. Those were all 4 Baffert horses that were on the Derby Trail in 2021 and had varying degrees of success or defeats. Spielberg, notoriously camera shy, which is ironic given his name, but Spielberg is the correct answer. Aaron, you finished with 12 points. Howard, you were right there neck and neck every single step of the way, and even though you leave with 0, leave with your head held high. We need to have you back because you were really great at this, and it just came down to that last question. So congratulations, Howard. Go ahead and tell the people a little bit about the HHH Racing Podcast and everything that you have going on.
I will. Congrats, Aaron. I was down to those 2, Spielberg and Hosier. I couldn't remember which one. So HHH Racing Podcast. You can find us on YouTube. Just go to the search bar, HHH Racing Podcast. We have shows on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights. We are live, so please check us out one of those nights. We're also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor for audio platforms. We also do some live shows. I know you guys do some live shows on big days as well. So that's where you can find us. We've got a website also, hhhracingpodcast.com. Check us out. We have a lot of great guests, do a lot of really good handicapping, and with a great group of guys, including a bunch of 20-somethings who are big fans of horse racing and excellent handicappers. So we're trying to get that Gen Z crowd also involved. So check us out, HHH Racing Podcast on YouTube and audio platforms.
Make sure you're also following Howard on Twitter or X, whichever you wish to call it. He's at HKravets, HKRAVETS. Make sure you follow him there. Of course, you can find Aaron over at racingdudes.com. Aaron, it's Pegasus World Cup week. We're pretty excited about that as well, aren't we?
I'm very excited about it. I actually did the first run through of the card today, and gosh, how cool is it that Warm Hearts and the Pegasus Turf? That was kind of a surprise. I was very happy to see her. I think the Pegasus is very competitive, and I think overall it's the best card of the year so far for sure. Deep fields. I don't think it's going to be LeCompte Day where you get a lot of short price favorites. I do think we're going to have some prices come in, so it's going to be a pretty exciting betting Saturday down at Gulfstream.
We will have all of that covered for you at racingdudes.com, and I'm sure Howard and the HHH Racing Podcast Network, they're going to be covering Pegasus as well. So check us both out on YouTube on all the audio platforms for Howard, for Aaron, for Jared Welch, Vinny, Blond, Dr. Miranda, Mike Somich, and myself. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week with a special 3-race extravaganza covering the Withers Stakes, the Holy Bull Stakes, and the Robert B. Lewis Stakes. So you don't want to miss that one. Until next time, good luck.